After a weekend's rest, the Indy cars are once again headed toward the West Coast. This time we're stopping by Infineon Raceway in Sonoma, California. For some inside tips to your best bets for the weekend, once again, here's Arnie.
There's just 4 weeks left in the season, so here's some picks to help you gain some points. Now, you've probably been saving some of the big four for races just like this. It's your last chance for a road course race. Here's who I'm looking at. First, you gotta look at Dario Franchitti. Now, Dario has not won at Sonoma, but he's always run up front there. He loves that race course, and I think he's due to have a good finish at Sonoma this weekend. Another driver you want to look at is Elio Castroneves. Now, Elio won last year's Indy Grand Prix of Sonoma at Infineon Raceway, and I think he's in line for another good finish this weekend. Remember, he went from 78 points down to 30 points down, and it all started here at Sonoma last year. Now, since it's the last road course of the year, you have to pick Justin Wilson. He's been a must-pick at every road course this year. Now, I know he had a bad pit stop at Mid-Ohio, but he won that first race for Dale Coyne at Watkins Glen, and this course at Sonoma is just like Watkins Glen. Z-Line Designs is based in the Bay Area, and they'll be looking for a good finish for their sponsors, so definitely take a look at Jay Will. Andretti Green Racing is fielding 5 cars this weekend. I think the guy who benefits the most from that is Tony Kanaan. Tony won the race in 2005 at Sonoma, and he's aiming to finish high again. Now, TK hasn't had the best of seasons, but I think a win at Sonoma would turn his year around. The last driver you need to look at is Graham Rahal. Graham's been fast on ovals, road courses, and street courses this year. Now, his results have not been indicative of how fast he's been this year, but I think he's due for another good result at Sonoma and maybe even a spot on the podium. Look for the O2 car this weekend. Now remember, you get those 50 bonus points for each podium person you pick for Firestone Indy Lights. I gotta look at J.R. Hildebrand. It's his hometown race. He does really well on the road courses, and he's always a pick for me. Plus, he's closing in on winning that Firestone Firehawk Cup. Other driver you want to look at is our most recent winner, James Davison, and I really think James Hinchcliffe has a good chance to do well at Sonoma, even though he hasn't really raced there. Those are my picks this week. Good luck to you. Now let's see who Lauren has.
Thanks again for the insight, Arnie. My picks are going to be rookie Mike Conway, Oriol Servia, who's back for the second time this season, Will Power, Graham Rahal, and Scott Dixon. My bonus point earners are going to be J.R. Hildebrand, James Davison, and James Hinchcliffe. That's it for us. Make sure you keep up with all the action from Infineon Raceway this weekend on Versus and right here at IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bohlander, and now you are up to speed.